Welcome, citizens. I'm Jay Gray, and this is The Gray Files, somewhere between black and white podcast, where we discuss conspiracy theories, deep government cover-ups, and the secrets they don't want you to know. So put on your headphones, turn down the lights. You don't want them to know you're listening. On this episode of The Gray Files with Jay Gray, we're investigating the Oak Island mystery. By the way, please like and subscribe. It's citizens like you that keep us searching for the truth. Let's dive in. Just off the coast of Nova Scotia, nestled in the northern Atlantic waters, lies a tiny, unassuming island, cloaked in mystery and intrigue. Oak Island, though barely more than just 140 acres in size, has captured imaginations for over 2 centuries, with tales of hidden treasures, ancient secrets, and bizarre traps, designed to keep whatever lies beneath its soil forever out of reach. What began as a curious excavation in the late 18th century has grown into one of the most enduring treasure hunts in history. But what, if anything, is actually buried on Oak Island? In 1795, a teenage boy named Daniel McGinnis noticed a curious depression in the ground under a tree, with a tackle block hanging from one of its limbs. Convinced this could be the site of buried treasure, he enlisted 2 friends, and the trio began to dig. At every 10 feet, they reportedly found wooden platforms, suggesting a man-made shaft. As they continued digging, the effort became more complex and expensive, eventually attracting investors and forming what would become known as the Onslow Company. At about 90 feet down, legend holds that they struck a stone inscribed with strange symbols. When removed, water allegedly flooded the shaft from hidden channels, a trap engineered to foil any further attempts at reaching the treasure. This marked the beginning of a long history of failed excavations, clever engineering puzzles, and ever-deepening mystery. The shaft, later dubbed the Money Pit, became the center of Oak Island lore. Further digging attempts revealed what appeared to be complex flood tunnels designed to fill the pit with seawater the moment a certain depth was breached. Multiple teams tried to outwit these traps with coffer dams, alternate shafts, and pumps, but the island seemed to resist every attempt to give up its secrets. Some of these flood tunnels were allegedly traced back to Smith's Cove, where researchers found coconut fibers, not native to Nova Scotia, suggesting the deliberate importation of materials and advanced engineering knowledge. This evidence has fueled the belief that someone with great resources and intent buried something significant there. What exactly is buried on Oak Island? That's the question that has prompted countless theories, ranging from the plausible to the wildly speculative. The most popular theory is that the island holds private treasure, perhaps left by infamous seafarers like Captain Kidd or Blackbeard. These legends often include the claims that the pirates boasted about hiding their fortunes where none could find them. Oak Island's proximity to shipping lanes and its obscurity make it a plausible candidate for such a hiding place. Another enduring theory ties the island to the Knights Templar, the medieval order rumored to possess sacred relics like the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant. Proponents of this idea point to alleged Templar symbolism found on the island, as well as mysterious stone structures and maps that suggest knowledge of the island dating back centuries before McGinnis's discovery. A more fringe theory suggests that Oak Island may be the hiding place for the original manuscripts by William Shakespeare, possibly hidden by Francis Bacon or other members of a secret society. This theory is supported by cryptic writings and ciphers that some believe link Bacon to both Shakespeare's work and the island. Skeptics argue that the Oak Island mystery is nothing more than a series of misinterpretations, coincidences, and possibly even hoaxes. They point out that after more than 200 years of searching, no definitive treasure has been recovered. Some believe the original story may have been exaggerated and subsequent digs only built upon a legend, fueled by wishful thinking. The Oak Island treasure hunt has not been without its darker chapters. At least 6 people have died in various accidents during excavation efforts, lending credence to the old legend that 7 must die before the treasure is found. Over the decades, numerous private ventures and companies have poured millions into excavations. One of the most well-known modern efforts is featured on the History Channel series, The Curse of Oak Island, which follows brother Rick and Marty Lagina as they investigate the island's secrets with cutting-edge technology and a renewed sense of purpose. The show has helped reignite global interest in the mystery, drawing in new viewers and theorists alike. From sonar scans to dye tests, the team have uncovered tantalizing clues, man-made tunnels, strange metal artifacts, old coins, even what appears to be ancient human remains. But the ultimate prize remains elusive. In recent years, the Laginas and their team have uncovered numerous artifacts that suggest significant historical activity on the island. A Roman-era sword allegedly discovered near the island, though authenticity is debated. Lead cross artifacts dated to the 14th century. Parchment fragments and bookbinding materials found deep underground. Stone roadways and box drains at Smith's Cove that seem engineered for drainage and concealment. These discoveries, while not definitive proof of treasure, continue to suggest that someone went to great lengths to construct elaborate systems beneath Oak Island, reinforcing the belief that something valuable was hidden and protected. Oak Island remains an enigmatic prize, a place where legend, hope, and history converge. For some, it's the site of treasure yet to be discovered. For others, it's a cautionary tale about obsession and the human tendency to seek meaning in mystery. Despite the lack of a definitive find, interest in Oak Island persists, fueled by the thrill of the hunt, the romance of buried treasure, and the dream of unlocking secrets lost to time. Whether a brilliant hoax, a failed treasure vault, or the resting place of a priceless relic, Oak Island continues to inspire curiosity, and as long as there are diggers willing to brave the mud, traps, and whispers of curses, its secret may one day come to light. Or perhaps, like all great mysteries, its power lies not in the answer it holds, but in the questions it refuses to surrender. Well, citizens, once again we've come to the end of another podcast. What do you think? Is there any truth behind the mysteries of Oak Island? Or is it just the product of someone's wild imagination? Please remember to like and subscribe so we can continue our research and bring you the information that lives somewhere between black and white. I'm Jay Gray, and thank you for listening to this episode. See you next time on The Gray Files.